Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome to Movie Monday. So this week's edition is about Wonder Woman Bloodlines, the latest DC animated movie. I watched it just now, so I'm caught up now. I think I was behind quite a bit, but now Now I've caught up to the DC animated universe. So they got a universe built up. They set it up through Flashpoint, a Flashpoint movie. Then they did Justice League War, brought them all together, and they started on that big movie. And they've done more team up since then, and now they're doing more solo movies for each character, so that's cool to see. And this one was pretty good. I thought it was fine. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I checked the cast as well. Like, it's got Rosario Dawson playing Wonder Woman, and it's got Octavia from the 100 playing one of the villains in this, which is pretty cool. I'm just, oh, she's in this, that's pretty cool. But yeah, this movie is interesting. It's got quite a few characters in there from her rogues gallery. There's some quite interesting characters in there. There's quite a lot of them. It's not like all like a main part of the storyline. It's mainly about a few people, but like there's other characters in there that turn up, like Cheetah, for example. And yeah, it's an interesting movie, that's for sure. It's got the same origin story as well. So Steve Trevor crashes down in a plane. She saves him. He's not allowed to leave the island. She helps him escape. Although this time it's a bit different to live action movie. So this time her mother doesn't want him to go. She needs him to stay on the island. So she fights her mother, Wonder Woman, to get off the island. So she leaves on very bad terms rather than how the movie went. And this one's in modern day as well, so it's different. It's not like during World War One. I'm pretty sure this one's during modern day, because this one's connected to the main universe. Like, that's happened in modern day, so it's got to take place at the same time. So Steve Trevor is in the modern day instead of in World War One. So that's quite interesting. It's very different. A different way to do it, but I like how they tied it in though, because like Steve is a big part of her origin and a part of her story, so it makes sense to have him in there even like 100 years later. But yeah, I like how that was done. And can't remember the name of the woman, but the woman that helps them out, who's in the live action movie as well, she's in this too. The same characters in this, same sort of character. So Wonder Woman in this movie is mainly about helping this girl. So she moves in with a family, mother and her daughter, and the daughter gets involved with criminals, gets involved with supervillains, and she's trying to trade with them, and her mother and Wonder Woman trying to stop her. And what happens is her mother dies in this incident, and she blames Wonder Woman, so she turns to the dark side, I guess, Star Wars reference. She turns to those villains and she joins them, and she becomes Silver Swan, which is a DC villain that you can look up. And Wonder Woman has got to try and get her to turn back, got to try and get her to listen, get her to understand that what she's doing is wrong. And basically she's going up against this girl that she's trying to help. So it's quite interesting, it's quite compelling, the storyline. But eventually you get to this point where they're fighting Medusa, right? Medusa comes out. So the woman where if you look at her, you turn to stone, that person. So you see those snakes coming out of her head, right? If you know Medusa, you know what I'm talking about, right? And one of those is cut off, and Wonder Woman uses that snake and squirts it into her eyes, so she can't see, but somehow it helps, because she can't see, she can fight Medusa while looking at her, because she's actually blind, she can't see it. So she's trying to fight her, and Silver Swan actually helps her in the end, because like it goes back and forth the whole movie, but towards the end there's redemption there, and Silver Swan helps her, and she flings her into Medusa, and she just swings a sword, cuts her head off, clean off. It's a great knockout, it's a great KO, and this kind of earns her mother's respect as well. She forgives him. She forgives him. So yeah, they get on good terms as well. I've not explained this movie too well, to be honest, but like, watch it yourself if you're interested. I like it. I like the fact that it's connected to the main universe. They reference things as well, which is cool. And I just like how they're doing solo movies now. So they got this animated universe that is actually pretty damn good. And they also got the standalone movies on the side as well, which are doing well too. So like, this universe they've built is pretty damn good. I just hope that their live action universe can be really good as well. But the animated one is doing a pretty good job. One last thing, there's a character in this called Veronica Cale. I think she's like the Lex Luthor of this particular, I don't know, that's what I'm comparing her to, but she's on the hero's side, she's on Wonder Woman's side, she's helping them out. Wonder Woman goes to her to try and fix Silver Swan, but the whole time she was using Wonder Woman to find Themyscira, and she's got a plan to try and get to Themyscira, and apparently there's a battle sort of teased. I don't know, but the point is she knows the location, so I guess they set up a sequel where she's a major threat. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I thought that was interesting. It was an after credit scene, they revealed that as well. So yeah, I do love these animated movies, and they're doing a good job. Next up, I think Superman Red Sun, and that comes out late February, in like a month or so. So I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to future DC stuff. Obviously Birds of Prey's out next month as well. So yeah, that's it for Movie Monday this week. So just a short one. I was a bit short on time this week, not gonna lie. I was doing other things, but I guess in a couple months you'll see more efforts into these Movie Mondays. Just for now, we're doing light stuff. We're doing stuff that I planned from before. Just like I got a plan to watch Harry Potter, all 7 of them, but I got to wait for the right week to do that, and it's just not yet. I'm just busy doing something else. But I hope you enjoyed this one. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.